Hey bees, I'm Marie from Humblebee and Me, and today we are blending up a gorgeous and easily customizable gold dust lip cream. The base of this lip cream is a rich blend of castor oil, cera, bellina, coconut oil, and apricot kernel oil. There's definitely some room in there to make substitutions, so if you're looking to swap anything out, make sure you're reading the partner blog post, which is linked in the description box below. The gold dust part comes from a blend of a gold mica and a biodegradable gold glitter. I like to apply a small amount of this gold dust lip cream on top of a red or a pink lip for a gorgeous, shimmery, glittery topper effect. You can also choose a different color of mica and or glitter to create something that wears really well on its own, especially in sort of a thicker application. A small amount of this looks pretty good on naked lips, but I find a lot of it, on me at least, is a lot of gold, but depending on your complexion, that might look absolutely stunning. The glitter I'm using today is a biodegradable glitter. It was a gift from Humblebee, and I really do recommend that you do use biodegradable glitter for any of your glittering needs, as it helps reduce microplastics that make their way into our environment. Making this is really easy. If you're looking for more information, please make sure you're reading the blog post linked in the description box below. But come on, let's go get our gold dust on. We're going to begin by combining the ingredients for our creamy base in one of these small dishes. So in this little dish, I already have 0.75 grams of cera bellina. To that, I'm going to add 1.5 grams castor oil, 1.25 grams virgin coconut oil, and 1.07 grams apricot kernel oil. Now we're going to add the gold dust bit of the formulation. So for this, I'm going to be using a blend of a gold mica and a biodegradable gold glitter. This gold glitter was gifted from Humblebee, and this one was purchased from TKB Trading. So we need 0.3 grams gold mica and 0.15 grams biodegradable gold glitter. To melt everything together, we're going to use a water bath. So this is a wide flat bottom saute pan that has about 1 centimeter or 1/3 of an inch of water in the bottom of it. And I'm going to go put this on the stovetop over medium heat just to bring the water to a nice steam, but we don't want it boiling and tossing water potentially into our dish. So we just want it to be steaming hot to melt everything through. Once everything has melted, you can remove your pan from the heat and then remove your little cup from the water bath. So our next step is stirring this until it is cool enough to add the vitamin E. We want to be stirring this reasonably frequently so that it stays nice and creamy and we don't get a harder top and a softer underlayer. And since this is quite a small batch at just 5 grams, I'm not worried about standing here for an eternity. If you were making a larger batch, you'd want to use a glass container that could be put in an ice bath, so something like a Pyrex that's not going to shatter when it goes from being hot to being cold, and then you could cool it in an ice bath, and that would speed things along for a larger batch. But yeah, 5 grams, no need for such things. I'm actually going to transfer this to the marble tabletop rather than the cloth so that the tabletop can help it cool down. So as you're stirring, make sure you are scraping off your spatula and picking that up and incorporating it back in. I find that kind of smashing the spatula across the bottom of the bowl, nice sort of smearing motion, helps break up any clumps. These specific spatulas, I get a lot of questions about them. They are sold as a jar spatula or sometimes a icing spatula, and I've linked to where to buy them in a blog post I did a while back called DIY Equipment I Use All the Time. Once we get to about this level of creaminess, this is cool enough to add our vitamin E. So we'll pop it on our scale there, grab our vitamin E, and we need 0.025 grams, which is about 1 drop for this wee little batch. If you were going to add some sort of an essential oil or a flavor oil, you would add it at the same time that you were adding the vitamin E. Okay, so here are 2 versions of this product. This is the one that we've been making, and this is one that is several days old, so you can kind of get a feel for how hard this is gonna get after we package it. So you can see that it's still pretty darn creamy, right? Which is exactly what we want. And then kind of here's this one right now. So it's a little bit softer, but not a whole heck of a lot. For packaging, I'm going to use this cute little 5 milliliter frosted glass jar from New Directions Aromatics. I don't know if they sell these anymore, but I sure have a lot of them, so I'm using them. To knock the product down in the jar, I like to thwack it on the meaty part of my hand. And that's about that for packaging. For a bit of an application demo, get some of the stuff from the spatula can see, it really does have a lovely gold sheen. If you just apply a small amount of it and shear it out, that's also really nice. I tend to like, about this much, maybe a little bit less, on top of a red or pink lipstick. I find that it looks absolutely lovely. And of course you could use different colors of mica and glitter to create all kinds of variations on this. And there we go. So we just made a really lovely gold dust lip cream. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, and please make sure you are reading the full blog post, which is linked in the description box below. There you'll find a lot more information, including information about substitutions, scaling, shelf life, where to buy all the ingredients, how to incorporate an essential oil, and more. So yeah, that is linked in the description box below. And thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.